Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you're doing well. So, in Florida, there were three illegals from Guatemala who, while a woman was outside, they pulled her into the car and they proceeded to force themselves upon her. Let's put it in the most PG way we can for the sake of YouTube censorship. And I want you to think about how terrifying that is. How these three men decided they were going to grab an innocent woman off the streets and pull her into the car. Now, why do I always talk about women having self-defense tools? It's for cases like this. Islam encourages women to not go out unless they have a male chaperone. Feminists often say how oppressive that is for a woman to have a male guardian. And one could argue, what is one guy going to do against three men? Well, if both of those people are armed, it's a good chance that they can take at least one of the criminals with them or eliminate them quickly and deal with the other two. And so when someone is telling you, how you should smoke blunts and go out for a job and look around town and be kind of weird, right? You're just out there high with your headphones in, not be looking at your phone sometimes even. This is not safe. It's not a security mindset. And so being sober, being with your husband or male chaperone, having a self-defense tool, this will protect you. Again, be very cautious of people who want to make you more vulnerable and easily attackable. Alright? If someone isn't living in your community, in your country, and they're telling you what you need to do, and they've never had their feet on the ground and had to deal with the type of threats and violence that women face, their opinion should go directly into the trash. It is not about paranoia, but about taking off the goggles. It is important for women to understand where they are and that their beauty is not a magic spell that's going to make men get on their knees and not harm them. Okay? Sometimes women think because they're beautiful, men won't harm them. And this is wrong. And we want to have a community where women are safe. But sadly, as liberals have advocated to take away the Second Amendment, have defunded the police, the Antifa-tards, right? They have advocated for this and wanted social workers instead. We are seeing the fruits of that political philosophy and agenda. So next time an atheist tells you how bad it is for you as a woman to have a male guardian who can protect you from the evil of people, just think about this story and imagine yourself as you're that woman. You're empowered, you think the world is made of lollipops and ice cream, and then suddenly three dudes see you. They're not from your culture, they don't value what you value, and they are not part of your woke Ivy League, slam poetry group night, and they decide to be very evil. Women have to understand evil is real. You have to protect yourself from evil men. And when a smug liberal who is like a Twitch streamer, who's very sheltered, gets a lot of money, they live in a different reality. And if bimbos like Kim Kardashian and such have bodyguards, they literally have male chaperones. Why do those women get praised for having bodyguards because they're rich, but you, as a poor woman, get mocked for wanting to have a male chaperone because Islam has recommended you to do so? I remember when CNN and the BBC were saying how awful it was that women in Afghanistan were not allowed to go out without male chaperones. And then you look at a story like this in Florida. When a woman is alone, she's a target. This is the very sad, fact. And little boys are pretty much, grown men are quite a threat. But there are plenty of female gang members who work for human traffickers who will do the bidding of such things. I shared on a crime playlist probably 6 months ago a story on it's a very sad story. Explore With Us, EWU, Explore With Us YouTube channel. A woman went to a playground and coerced a girl into a van and let her boyfriend do whatever he wanted to the child. And this guy was a very sniveling, creepy looking guy. Not someone you would. He looked like he would sell lotions at Bed Bath and Beyond. Like, he didn't fit the typical image of evil. Yet he did what he did and he ended the girl's life, and the woman helped him to do it. She's the one who lured the kid off the playground. And so we have to remember women are just as capable of facilitating evil, but it's important for parents to instill in their daughters the necessity of male guardianship, and for people not to automatically assume their community is safe, and to have a security mindset. I really encourage you to do that. And to pray for women who have to go out without a guardian, and to pray for mothers that are just trying to go on a stroller walk with their children or play in the park. Pray for them, especially during Ramadan, when so many du'as are answered and people are let out from hell. Think about it and stay vigilant, ladies, wherever you are. Be safe, always. Let me know what you think. Maybe you've had a case like this in your community, unfortunately, or in your nation. And what are some of the steps you do to stay safe? Think about that. And remember, you are not masculine for wanting to learn self-defense. You are not masculine for wanting to know how to use a firearm. Anyone who says that is someone who has never suffered physical violence and who has never loved someone who was a victim of a violent crime. Because usually, when you witness something and you survive it, you try to avoid that next time. You become more aware of your surroundings and how the world really works. And assuming that someone's always going to come and save you and that, you don't need to do anything to save yourself is quite wrong. Quite wrong. There will be times in life where a woman has to save herself from violent crime. And I've shared stories in the past from the American Hunter magazine where plenty of women shot intruders who came into their home. And so it's important for you to have hunter safety, firearm safety. There's classes, free videos. I mean, YouTube ironically tries to ban those videos, but then they allow thug rap and degenerate smut, midgets twerking. It's very bizarre stuff. But anything that helps women to defend themselves is often framed as a glorification of violence, when in reality, a woman defending herself is not a glorification of violence, but rather a way of promoting a security mindset, right? Let me know what you think. Take care, and don't walk with headphones in. Be very aware, and work on your cardio, knowing how to run. Yes, some men can run faster than you. They can use the car to chase after you, but knowing your community, escape routes, this can really help you. Take care and be safe.